Is there anything I need to know?
I ain't been all the way honest with you.
We had a death in the family about 4 months into this divorce process. And I asked my attorney, I was like, he was really close to my aunt. Should I let him know? She's like, divorce and marriage is business. This is something this is family. You have to let him know. So I did. And long story short, he was on the plane the next day and was like, I'm going to be there with you. We saw each other at the airport and it was like love at first sight again for me. I was like, oh my God, all those feelings that I used to have, just everything, I just felt overwhelmed with love. And we spent the next 3 days together.
Yeah, I had, right around this moment, right, where Monica passed, I had a conversation with a friend of mine whose name is Holly Carter. And Holly knew that I had moved on. Like, I'm getting divorced. Like, we're not cool. We're never going to be cool. And Holly knew where I was living. And Holly said something to me that really made me think. And she talked about marriage and God. And she was like, well, in God's eyes, you're married until you're not married. And I was like, wow, that's deep. Because suddenly I was uncomfortable, even though I wasn't feeling her. I was uncomfortable with the idea of this, of what I was doing in the midst of this storm. And then when she reached out to me, and in her email, the enemy asked me, could I be there for her? It was a moment of, she's my wife. Like, this is my wife, and her aunt passed away, and my wife needs her husband. And it was that code that made me get on that plane and come home for this.
I really did not want to be